Hello, everybody. It's the build stream. We're your hosts, Kelsey and Juan. And y'all made it to Friday. Way to go. I'm really feeling that. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to have a lot of fun this weekend. I'm going to be doing a lot of yard work. I'm going to be pulling weeds. Yeah, that's about it.
How fun.
I know, right? I can't wait. What's up, Game Breaker? How are you?
Let's get started.
Lyloh 0 emailed multiple times about changing the CPU. I chose to 9800X 3D and got an email today saying you're gonna put it together.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, we got it. Killer Cam, how you doing? Good afternoon to you as well. Anyone else received their tracking code? I mean, that depends on when they ordered. Happy affiliate anniversary. No giveaways? No giveaways, unfortunately. Sorry, but thank you. I will pay the difference. Yeah, we got you, don't worry. We brought it up with our CS guy, so he's gonna put the plans in motion. Appreciate you guys noticing. Yeah, no worries. Oh yeah, welcome in everybody. Let me get this looking a little cleaner. If I can. Shorten this up at all. Because we got JCB's build first. Although the text is running into it. Let me see what I can do. Maybe I should get rid of TX. Almost. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the word Wi-Fi. It has Wi-Fi. We know. Okay. That looks a little bit better. And the bottom one's good. Okay. But yeah, JCB's build is first. We got a couple of them on the docket today. We got 3. So we got JCB's build, Lyloh, your build is here also, and then Nat's. Hello, did you see how the GPU dropped today? No. Wait, what dropped? Was it just like a big order when they came in or something? Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't even know until I logged in.
This is news to me.
Every retailer has them now besides the 5090. Oh, nice. Okay, very good. Nice. Looks like NVIDIA dropped a big shipment then. Very good.
Cool.
Pretty cool. Love this. I'm going to buy a second PC for you guys. All love. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. I've been doing the stream for a long time now.
3 years.
Dang, really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Like, I don't doubt you, but it's like, oh.
I know, it sounds like a big number, doesn't
Oh.
it? And I'm still as awkward as ever.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? I have a Skytech Shadow, but I want to replace my CPU. Can I or not? Yeah, you totally can. The thing you're going to want to look into is what kind of motherboard you have and what chipset it takes, just to make sure that you're not buying a newer CPU that maybe doesn't fit that motherboard, because then you won't be able to install it. Other thing to think about, if you're going for a huge upgrade on it, consider your power supply, whether or not your wattage is adequate enough for it, and the cooler. What's up, Soul Sniper? How you doing?
Yeah.
What's the favorite CPU? I mean, it seems like the favorite CPU right now is that 9800X 3D. But there's a lot of good stuff on the market, honestly. And heck, we're still seeing a ton of sales of the 7800X 3D, which is still a very good chip.
Yep. Yuppers.
Yepperoni. That's gonna be a nice build. Oh, indeed. Yeah, we've been building with this case a lot, and it's fantastic. It just looks absolutely lovely when it's all lit up. Looks good with white hardware, looks good with black hardware, everything in between. I was thinking to buy King 95, but thank you. Yeah, no worries. I was like, that's another good option, but you know, weigh the two options. You don't always have to go out and get a whole new PC. Sometimes a little upgrade.
Financing.
Sometimes a little upgrade goes a long way.
My head popping out to give that advice.
Can I get a free RX 7800 XT, please? No, I'm sorry. How long does it usually take to build? Like an hour, hour and a half. Depends on the chassis.
Yep.
I like the 11 Vision a bit more. That fish tank look is clean. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a reason that the fish tanks are so popular right now. They look stunning and everybody agrees. Hopefully I'll have some time for video games this weekend too, but it's gonna be a lot of housework. What are you gonna do? These Montech fans are like I call them squarecles because they're kind of like the serious loops, but more squarish. But I've always liked the like outline fan, black fan blades look. It's nice. Happy 5th anniversary. Thank you, Ruber2. Appreciate it. Yeah, we were just reminiscing about 3 years of the stream. Crazy. Come on, Farm Simulator 25, LOL soon, I swear. I'm probably gonna wait for a sale for it, and then yeah, I'm gonna jump on that. Picking on you the other day. I said, poor girl is always cold. She always has long sleeves, lol. Dude, I am cold, always. No!
Thanks for reminding me. I was sweating a little. Appreciate it.
I am always cold.
You're wearing a sweater.
They got blueberries? What? Okay, I gotta get Farm Simulator then now. But yeah, that's why I'm always wearing jackets, is I am always significantly colder than everybody else in the office.
Girl winter.
Girl winter. It's always girl winter.
I'm on the border of sweating.
Dang. All of these layers and I'm still... I sit at my desk and I got a little mini heater. That's how bad it is. It's Friday. It is Friday, too. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be doing so much stuff in the yard. My local nursery sent me a $20 coupon that I have to use in March. So I'm going to the nursery this weekend. I'm gonna pick me up some plants. Yeah. One is forever in hot boy summer. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
What's up? How come you don't offer 6,000 megahertz RAM? We should. We might just be out currently. I know I just got a ton of 6,000 megahertz RAM into test, so that's probably why. We probably ran out of whatever brand we were using for it, and they're looking for other ones to supplement it with. So, we'll probably have some soon. I got some on the bench right now. There's a game called Poop Killer. Okay, question. Is the poop killing things, or are you killing poop? That almost sounded like a philosophical question. Good day to y'all, waiting on my Legacy 4 to be delivered. Nice! Heck yeah, get excited for that. That's gonna be dope. You got the battle station already? Got the desk set up and all that? I got an orchid last week. You got an orchid last week? Did I talk about orchids? Because I got an orchid also. Oh, let me get the orchid. Hold on. I got a desk orchid.
You have it with you?
I need desk plants now because all I want to do is be at the garden when I'm at work.
You're right, bro. That sauce was kind of spicy.
You're right.
I'm like, not sweating, but like glistening. You know, like right before borderline, like right before sweating.
Yeah, where'd you get that?
They make plates. Let me know if you want to put in an order later. It's different every week.
Look at this thing!
Oh.
Dude, actually I got it at Aldi for...
Oh, it's like the Lego.
Yeah, it's just like the Lego one. I got it at Aldi for $9, and I'm gonna repot it this weekend because obviously it's like, you know, grocery store one, so it came in a little plastic doodad. I'm gonna get it some good medium and get it in a nice, well draining thing. But yeah, it's just a moth orchid, but this is the beginner orchid. There's like 2,800 different species, and like the Kelsey in me says gotta catch them all, but like. You know, people like show these. There's orchid shows, and like you can compete with your orchid.
No way.
Yes, and I was like, okay, I'm on board. I'm ready for that.
Do they go off like sizes, like the?
I think it's like
the
by
pumpkin?
by different breeds, and then like obviously like other little marks about it. But
What
yeah.
if you just brought in a giant one? What would you want?
Oh, yours is on Discord. I gotta see. Ugh. Yeah, catch me soon here, like. Scoping out for like rare orchids. But yeah, I just wanted a little desk plant that I could also take care of here. Because like people don't understand. There's something nice about just giving something a little water every once in a while, maybe a little fertilizer, and then noticing that it's growing. All the serotonin. It really do make me happy. But very nice. What is it, 700 watt PSU brand? Let's see. Oh, that's a good question, actually. I don't know which one we're currently using. Gambius? It looks nice. Yee. Okay, hold on. Let's go Discord. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, Rutu, I'm so jealous. Wow. Look at this orchid.
Look at this graph. Oh.
Look at this. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to collect pink flowers and pink plants in general for my kitchen living room. So I'm probably gonna have way more orchids in there eventually. Let me go put this guy back. It gets this lovely diffused sun from the, like, top of the warehouse. Okay. I'm back. Yes, ma'am. Oh, nice. Well, hopefully that PC shows up soon so you can get to playing. also had this idea actually of like repurposing like really old computer hardware, like chassis or like, I don't know, I'd have to like actually dissect like a hard disk drive, but like repurposing them as like planters.
Ooh.
Because I really liked the idea of plants coming out of like computers and such. Power supplies would be perfect, but you don't touch a power supply. Like, you don't touch the inside of a power supply at all.
Hard drives might have some hazardous chemicals.
I know, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, ooh, this would probably be difficult to
Cases,
do.
though.
Yeah. Like it's, you know, some old HP, like...
Yeah. Be cool. Some modern art.
Yeah, yeah, right? Also, I just gotta stop buying so many pots. I was like...
Wow,
they're
you
surprisingly
pothead.
expensive.
What do you mean? How much are they?
I mean, like, a small one and all that, I mean, you're talking like $6 or $7, but, bigger, 20, 30, 50 bucks, depending on what it's made out of.
God, yeah.
Yeah. You gotta remember, as things grow, too, you gotta repot them, you know, like, it's a whole thing. Dude, I'm so cold.
Damn, for real?
Like, it's fine, I'll live, but like...
Only for a little longer. I was like about to start sweating on the real or otherwise I wouldn't have said anything.
Damn, y'all live like this? Like... No, I'm like very temperature sensitive, like...
Do some push-ups.
Too cold, uncomfy. Too hot, uncomfy. And that is just a difference of a couple degrees.
Look at my hairline. I know you see it glisten.
Like, I do not.
Really? I feel it. Just give me
See
like
it
10 more minutes,
glistening.
please. Are you still allergic to me?
I don't know, we'll find out. Ask me in like 30 minutes. That's probably when it starts.
That's crazy.
I know. I'm still trying to narrow down like what the heck it is that I'm allergic to, but...
Do you feel like that when you come in here to shoot commercials?
No, but I'm not really in here very long to shoot commercials. I know, wouldn't it be funny if there's just like something on the desk this whole time?
Imagine. Well, like you said, there's mold inside the stream PC.
Yeah. Because that's what I thought it was. I thought it was like maybe there's mold in the old building, but like then we moved and this is just constructed, so it's like... Ugh. And then I was thinking for a while it was my cat, but you don't own a cat.
Okay.
So like, what? I'm ordering takeout from the dark web for the first time. They sell stuffed pizza burgers, huh? It's probably just a Denny's ghost kitchen. They all are.
From the dark web.
From the dark web.
Damn, dude, I shouldn't have had that marketplace sushi. Now my stomach feels funny. No, on some real shit though, some of that marketplace sushi isn't bad.
Mm. We used to go to this sushi place called Sushi on the Edge. And my dad would call it Sushi on the Edge of Freshness. And classic dad, you know, speak.
Have you had the AutoZone gumbo?
No. Man, last weekend I did so much work to clean my barbecue. Like, it was pretty greasy, pretty dirty and all that, right? So I was doing deep cleaning. I'm like, it's about to be grilling season again. I spent hours on it, right? Get it all back up and, you know, ready and all that. Turn it on, flames come on, and I'm like, oh yeah, getting ready for some burgers. Let it heat up for a few minutes, go back until I get the burgers come back. No flames. I did not, I was out of propane. It's such a waste. I was like, oh dang. So I ended up cooking burgers on the cast iron instead. It's like, well, what are you gonna do? Can I play Monster Hunter World with Ryzen 7 5700G and a 4060? Yes, you can, but you're gonna be playing on 1080p. At best, you're probably gonna get about 60 frames, unless you go down to like medium settings. So like you can play it, but it's gonna be a little rough at times. Gotta call Hank Hill for propane emergency. Propane. You know, after all those,
propane.
I do actually. Like,
I'm sorry, I had to expose you.
I use it because I got to, right? But like, you can't tell me that a propane cooked burger tastes better than a charcoal cooked burger.
Taste the meat, not the heat.
No, I want to taste the heat. But propane is very useful, obviously. Hank Hill sells propane and propane accessories. Like, but we used to cook with a charcoal grill outside of the office. We would have barbecue days randomly where just a bunch of us would bring meat or whatever, and we would cook it. And it was so good, guys. I feel like it's way too early though for me to be talking about food on the stream. Like,
Did you not have lunch?
kinda not, yeah.
Kinda not.
Yeah, like I had a granola bar and then I had 3 Oreos.
So not.
I had a granola bar and 3 Oreos. It's good, it balances out.
If you say so. Dude, I was talking to Fabian yesterday about like the good hours to eat and like not eating so late.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got home from work late as hell. And you know what there was?
What?
Fucking mushroom Alfredo pasta with chicken.
Ooh.
The most carby thing you could imagine. Life really said, "Oh, you what? You're not gonna eat? We'll see about that." I followed it. Cause I saw him yesterday. Oh, when we were in here.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Damn, Fabian looking skinty." It's like, "What's your secret, bro? You still skip dinner?" And then we just started talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I failed my first trial.
What are y'all having for dinner? I'm actually cooking burgers tonight. Did I go get more propane? No, I'm gonna have to do that when I get home.
Same, dude. I'm getting innies after work.
I know it's not seen as a breakfast thing, but protein shakes, like when you go to work out, are an easy way to at least not feel like you're starving if you don't have time for breakfast. That's true. I was drinking protein shakes for a while. It was when I was doing Ring Fit and I was trying to, bulk. Before I broke my back a month into that and the entire, it all got derailed. But yeah, no, they can be very filling. Probably go back to that eventually. I got the Skytech Archangel 4 all-white PC, and I freaking love it, you guys. Oh, awesome! Thank you so much for ordering with us. Happy it's treating you well.
Nice.
Get a boxy-looking electric smoker and slap a decal picture of a Skytech PC on it when storing. Very funny. Had to RMA my new Mobo. The front panel connector pins died. My PC wouldn't turn on the next day. Amazon is sending me a new one. There's RMA. Their RMAs are fast. Yeah? Well, nice. Good thing you're getting a new one. Time to restart that tradition. Yeah, we should. I don't know though. I don't know where we could barbecue here where like the rest of the country would be like, what's
yeah,
happening?
good luck with that one. Gotta go to like the park or something.
Yeah.
Move back to Exodus.
Everyone would be like, oh cool, they catered in food. And it was just us. Like, wait, no.
Hey man, if there was a random RV in the Excise parking lot, I think random people that don't work there could probably barbecue.
True. Screwdriver is a great front panel replacement, except for the USB part. True. That's actually how I run all my benches, is just with a screwdriver instead. How can the IO pins just die so fast? Well, I was
I've
like,
never had that happen personally.
yeah, I was like, usually if anything goes wrong with the IO, it's usually something to do with actually the connection to the button itself, or like to the front IO. Because that stuff can actually be pretty vulnerable and it can get loose. Oh, you know what I need to get this weekend though? I kept trying to pick it up at random grocery stores, but they don't have it at Aldi. And then I went to a Cardenas to get some things that I needed. And they did not have it at Cardenas. But I need like tonic water because I bought this gin when I was out in Joshua Tree. Joshua Tree Distilling Company. Because like if you go to Joshua Tree, there's the California juniper bushes out there. And gin is made from juniper. So like they made their own gin out of it. And it is pretty interesting. So I'm excited to try it. But I need tonic water. And like the amount of places I go where I'm like, there's just none tonic water. Ideally, I'd get the one in cans so that like, you know, it doesn't go flat in between like every time you want it. But that's the other thing. I get propane and tonic water. And then I will have a good weekend working in the yard.
Drink it straight.
I mean, I could, but, no. It'd be a bad board because my GPU fans wouldn't spin, or PSU fan, when I tried my old Mobo, it worked. Huh. Yeah, it could definitely be a bad board then. It could also just be something shorting it. And the other, something to do with the other motherboard maybe. Something on the back is getting touched. But yeah, I don't know, it could be a couple different things. It's kind of tough to tell without looking at it. Breadboard, the Mobo on the Mobo box, case standoffs, etc. Can short a board, yeah. Yeah, honestly, shorting is something that happens so often. Like, usually when I got an issue, when I used to, you know, QC a ton of PCs all day, a surprising amount of issues was actually just something getting shorted. But they turned on with MSI Afterburner. Weird. Yeah, that's very strange. I can't really explain that. It's all good. Cause yeah, if they don't go on what they did when they were under load, unless it was set to some kind of very strange like fan setting in the BIOS, but I don't think there's a single fan setting that would just make it not move. How can case fans short a board? I mean, it could be a couple different things. I was like, case fans usually don't. But the case itself could. On my NZXT board, I had to remove 2 standoffs from my case, which had them, and the correct ATX config, the board just omits those 2 places for screws. Yeah. Yeah, standoffs are like 100%. Usually the culprit for those things. I've had to be other things too, though, where like, I don't know, things I can't even explain, but yeah. Or even just like the other day, weren't we on stream and you were like, I hate that this case,
Oh yeah.
like the standoff is just a little like, just a tiny bit off.
Yeah.
I love how the back of MSI boards say avoid collision around it.
Avoid collision.
Avoid collision. Why not update to the new Android? Just me, or after switching to PC and having a killer setup, you spend majority of the time on YouTube, lol. Yeah. Yeah, or end up just like surfing the web or something. Yeah. That's always the case. I think because you get it and you're really excited to play video games, you play a lot of video games, and then eventually you're just like, kind of end up on the internet. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you so much, Megabyte Megan.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank
Is
you,
there
thank
like
you.
a banner or something?
Yeah.
Oh. You're not gonna believe where that screw went.
It went into the GPU. Yeah, yeah, oh, I believe it. I've done it. Or the one where I always get is it goes in between like where the PCIe slot, you know, and then like into there, and I'm like, crazy.
Right.
What's a good April Fool's Day prank? I was thinking of telling my mom I sold my fingerprint on the dark web. I think a good April Fool's, I don't know. I'm not the biggest prankster, and I kind of don't like pranks. Like, I don't know, man. Like, if one of those pranksters came up to me for, like, a YouTube video and did something, I'd be swinging. Like, like, straight up. Like, you're trying to tell me I'm here at Lowe's, you know, like, looking at paints, and, like, you just decided to mess with me for your, like, TikTok channel? No, no, no. No, no, meet me in the parking lot, like. But, I don't know, I think harmless April Fools. I don't really know. You'd always fake like you had your identity stolen. That freaks a lot of people out.
Who would that prank?
Yeah, I don't know, your bank. I don't know, man. I didn't make these purchases, but you did, and the bank's like, no, don't do that to your bank.
People will go on vacation and then call their bank trying to get refunds.
Really?
Yeah.
That's messed. It's like always my fear when I go on vacation that they're gonna see like a charge somewhere else and be like, oh, that's weird, and shut down my card and I'll have no money for the rest of the trip. That's my fear.
Well, that's why you tell them beforehand that you're going on the trip.
I
I
mean,
ain't telling nobody, man. Like, what? Who?
Phone call.
Supposed
What
to
are
tell
we?
them beforehand.
What are we? Where I'm telling them about my life? No, no. I'm going on vacation and I'm doing it my way. Whether or not they approve. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't believe it's Friday. I'm so pleased.
So please.
Yeah, dude, you don't understand. Because I was like gone last weekend, and the weekend before that, we had a ton of rain. There are weeds in my yard that must be taken care of. It's killing me. I'm like,
They're growing right this second. Stealing nutrients.
yeah. bank teller declines your card because they're stuck at work. So jealous of your vacation. Okay, here's a weird thing. Next weekend, probably, I'm gonna go to look at model homes at a community. Yeah, at a community. The other community that I was thinking about moving to, but they weren't ready yet. Like they're only just now opening. Is it weird to go just to see so that I can be like, oh no, we made the right choice?
It's not weird, but you might be devastated as well.
True, I could be like, oh man, this is so much better.
You're either gonna be vindicated or devastated. I don't think there's gonna be in between.
Move to an HOA. Oh, I'm already in one. What are you talking about?
What was the pros of the other one?
Well, that's the thing, is that we didn't know the price at the time, but it was supposed to be about the same price as this one. It was just in a very different location.
Better or worse?
So now, it's about where the homes in my community that I did pick are now selling for. So they're about even.
No, I meant the location.
I would say worse.
Worse location?
Yeah.
Okay, so you already have that as a baseline?
Mm-hmm. That's my computer. Is it Seymour Butts?
Well,
I don't know why, but that always reminds me of all things, the movie Heavyweights.
I've never
Have you ever seen it? Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's, Ben Stiller.
Hey, from Severance?
Maybe? I don't know, I don't watch Severance.
I know.
It's a very good movie. It's very funny.
Who would have thought that a comedic actor would have his mind, you know? Like, crazy.
What does that mean? I don't watch Severance. I don't
He
know
wrote
what
it. He wrote that show.
Oh. No, I think it's fairly common. A lot of really good comedy actors are actually just very good actors or good artists in general. Think about Jim Carrey in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Very great at acting like really vulnerable, which is what you need.
Yo, hand. You can cut that. You can cut that area. Thank you.
Free. If you go driving and go to 2 gas stations at the same day, they might shut down your card. It happened to me right before the weekend, but thankfully I had a second credit card. I actually yelled at them for being not smart. Dang.
That's fine.
Man, that could have happened to me, because on the way back from my vacation, I was driving down the 1, which is the most picturesque highway in the country. What they don't tell you is that it's longer by a lot, and there isn't much along it as far as towns and gas stations. But I thought, oh, it's the 1. Yeah, there's gonna be tons of gas stations. It's fine, we don't need to fill up before we leave this town. I almost ran out of gas going down the 1. It was so scary. And then finally we got into a town, and one mechanic had a gas pump in there. And it was like $6 a gallon. And I was just like, so stupid. Because they know that there's no gas around, so they know you'll pay. It was just like so stupid. It was like $4 in NorCal.
It was like, sucker.
Oh my gosh. So I put in, because again, I was like, I'm gonna bet on this. There's gotta be gas further on. I put in like 5 gallons and then got to the next place and was able to fill up, but yoy. You think I would learn a lesson and like, not drive on such a low gas tank anymore, but no. Stiller didn't write Severance, he produces and directed half of the episodes. Yeah, there you go. You get a writer, but he's got good vision. Alright, now Stalker 2. Also, I want a real game rig. Nice. 3070 Ti ain't cutting it no more. What? 3070 Ti ain't cutting it? I don't know. I still think that's a pretty great card, but understandable depending on like what you're trying to do with it, especially if you want higher resolution graphics. Also, yeah, please go drive the one of these days, especially up by like Mendocino County. Oh my gosh, there's parts where I was like, I'm pretty sure this is what heaven is based on. Just the most beautiful places you've ever seen, and then just the ocean and cows with ocean views.
I will say it was a pretty comfy sleeping road when we drove to San Fran.
Well, okay, I mean, the southern part of it, I don't know how pretty that is. But, I mean, you're going through, like, the central coast, and that's pretty, but...
Not a lot of bumps.
Really? Are you sure? Because I was like, my part of the one was a lot of, like...
Oh, well, I don't know, I slept through it. When we went on a road trip to Utah as well, I slept through the entire drive. 8 hours.
Wow, what a shame. Oh my
Shame
gosh.
or talent?
Well, okay, it depends on where you're going in Utah. If you were driving through Bryce Canyon, because I had to drive through that when I was headed out east, it was so beautiful. I actually, like, I hate myself for not stopping at every single viewing point. Because I missed the first one, and then I saw what it got to overlook, and I was just like, dang it. It was so pretty. On my first rig, I got a 4060 and 5700. Eventually, I'll want a 4K rig. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it was like, it never hurts to kind of wait on that too, because, you know, next generation of stuff will be even better at doing 4K and doing it better. So, we're just gonna get closer and closer to that being the new 1440 eventually. Whoa, that'd be wild. When 4K becomes the new 1440.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. Officially a month since I got my PC from you guys. Such a great PC, and severely impressed with it. Oh, thank you so much. Glad it's treating you well. What you playing on it? I might actually jump back into Overwatch soon. They debuted a new character, and I was intrigued.
How's Monster Hunter?
Pretty good. I still haven't gotten to play much.
Oh.
Yeah, don't grow up, it's hard. Gotta do all these other things. No. But you know me, I get home, I walk the dog, I water the plants, I make dinner, and then I go to sleep. Hogwarts Legacy, running a monster, 165 frames per second on Ultra. Nice! Yeah, that's not bad at all. What else is coming out soon? Oh, isn't The Last of Us, the like new season of that going to be coming out soon?
Oh, soon?
Like really soon, I think.
Oh, shit. Ripperoni.
What is your experience with the B550 Phantom Gaming Riptide AM4? Actually, pretty decent board. I used to work with it a lot more back when we were selling, more AM4. But yeah, I was like, the ASRock B550 boards were always fantastic, and the Riptide's a really nice one. Freaking squirrels are eating my your camellia flower buds. I'm so sorry. Dang. I'm really lucky that so far I don't think bug or animal has figured out that there's like food to be eaten in my yard. I'm very pleased about that. Eventually I'm sure the birds will like, you know, pick up on the fact that there's berries there, but until that happens. Because I don't really see like squirrels in my neighborhood. Or rabbits. And rabbits used to be the big one back home. But dang, my condolences. Although I guess if you eat the squirrel, you kind of get it back, right? In energy.
You have any squirrel recipes?
I mean, I'd probably just cook it in a cast iron with some, like, you know, salt and pepper. Ooh, yeah. Get a good sear on it, yeah.
No seasoning?
Salt and pepper. I want to really taste the squirrel. I want to dilute the flavor. And if I did, I'd probably end up going with some kind of, like, I don't know, I want to say some kind of, like, cream and chive, like, reduction. Some kind of thing, yeah.
Why?
I don't know, I feel like squirrel and chive, a little creaminess. With, like, a side of potatoes. Would. Ooh, or into a stew. Boil and mash them, stick them in a stew. When the blueberries come in, I'm gonna make Dutch babies.
What's that?
It's like it's kind of like a pancake, but you make it in a Dutch oven or a cast iron, and in an oven.
When I was younger, I thought Dutch oven was a bad word.
You Dutch oven. Ooh. Was it the word Dutch?
No, it was a combination. It was a combination. Why would Dutch be a bad word?
I don't know. That's why I thought it was really funny if you thought that like Dutch was a bad word.
Is that a Polish thing?
No. Dutch. I mean, a Dutch oven is a bad thing because that's also like the word for like farting in the bed and then putting the blanket over the person's head.
That's probably.
And that is a bad thing to do.
You never done that to him?
No.
Has she ever done that to you?
No. This is how you have a successful relationship. You don't Dutch oven. You only Dutch babies. Which is, again, a pancake. I'm gonna show you a picture. It looks really good.
Ooh.
Right? And then you, like, yeah, put a little fruit in it or whatever. A little powdered sugar.
Wow.
But mostly, I just think the name is cute.
Yeah.
One of these days when I go camping, I'm gonna like fish. So first I gotta learn how to fish. I'm gonna catch a fish, gut it, clean it, fillet it, cook it in the cast iron over an open flame, and I feel like I'll finally have graduated to like outdoors woman extraordinaire. Afternoon, Kelseyville and Juan. What's up? How you doing?
What up, what up?
Still kind of kicking myself for not going to Kelseyville when I was up in Northern California. It was right there. autocorrect. It's okay. I knew it was because even when I type my name, it wants to autocorrect to that. Which is wild, because I really just don't feel like Kelseyville is a very well-known town. It's in Lake County. Like, nothing's in Lake County except for the lake. Lake Clear Lake, which is not clear. It's very green.
Ew.
Know your California lakes, folks. Go to Shasta. Go to Trinity. I was thinking, I was like, I gotta go back up Northern California eventually, though, because I realize I really want to go see the Lassen Volcanic National Park. It's a volcano. I want to go to the volcano park. It's also just pretty and has lakes. Should I go from 13700K to a 7900 X3D? Ooh. I mean, if you want to jump over to the AMD platform, then yes, I think that that's a totally fair, a fair jump right there. But I still think the 13700K is still mighty useful. Like, it's still a really good chip. So it kind of depends on, like, what the plans are. If you want to get a whole new motherboard, or let's say you're on DDR4 and you want to get to a DDR5 motherboard and all that, and you want to go AM5, then yeah, do that. But if not, if that's like not too important, 13700K is still good. And 5080, I don't know if that matters. It kind of matters, yeah. I still think that that's pretty adequate as long as you're playing on like 1440p and above resolution. I don't think you're gonna have any kind of a bottleneck. I should get an orchid for this room. Yeah, no, hold on. I'm getting out of control.
It's only $9.
Well, that one at Aldi was, yeah.
Is the orchid market also crashing?
No.
Oh.
If you want the good ones, no. Go swimming. Bananas are radioactive, but they're so good, and they're full of potassium.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, vitamin K. Or no, sorry. K, the
Periodic.
periodic, yeah. The elements in Although, did you know that like watermelon has like twice as much potassium as a banana?
Dang.
Yeah. I mean, it's also bigger, so. But yeah, if you're getting Charlie horses, watermelon also works.
Just punch it.
Punch the watermelon?
The Charlie horse.
Oh. Nah. That doesn't work.
Oh. Well, at least it gives you other pain to focus on.
I guess.
You know, like when you sit on the toilet too long, and then your leg goes numb, and then you're just like I don't think that works.
It really
either.
makes you like, who designed? Like, why are we still using toilets that are like this?
What do you mean?
Well, I feel like they were designed to be like, all right, now go. You know.
Huh?
You've reached your allotted time. Your legs are now falling asleep.
Oh.
Like hostile architecture, but it's like a toilet.
Were they like tilted slightly?
To make sure that you don't just like hang out there all day.
Yeah, we should all be using squatty potties.
Truer words have never been spoken.
You have
Probably.
one?
No.
Poser.
Me and my bells are good with Jesus, thank you.
Alright, folks. Just built this dome. It is finished. It is complete.
Lovely, lovely. Alright, this PC is done. Is gonna go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers it needs out of the box, it's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, you're good to go. We're also gonna stress test this bad boy, make sure these components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for a JCB, and thank you for ordering with us.
Thank you, thank you.
Lovely PC.
And thanks for the follow.
I really can't get over this case. It looks so good with the RGB. What number is this one?
What do you mean?
Is this the numbered one or not?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
it is
It's like-
number 1300 out of 2024.
Nice.
Hold on.
Even.
There you go,
1300.
1300.
What day did you guys ship them out? We ship them out basically just business days. It depends on when that machine finishes its burning cycle, and then it gets packed, and then it gets shipped.
Yep.
So, yeah. Alrighty, let's queue up the next one. Another one. Okay. What we doing?
Alright, next up we got Lyloh's build.
Lyloh.
In the chat, I think I saw you already in there.
Yes, yes. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. I was gonna be like, this is your PC, but currently there's nothing right here, so I'm gonna wait until I put something there. Crazy how my computer evolution started. Went from computer barely being able to run Flash games to now running games like Hogwarts Legacy, no problem. Yeah. It's crazy some of the stuff that I used to run video games off of. Whew. Anybody watching this shit, I can't recommend them enough. I've had 10 PCs over the past several years. Mine, girlfriend, kiddo. These are literally the best I've had, and I'm due for another. Nice! Thank you so much, The Lovejoy. Appreciate it. Yeah, you know us. We're just building and chilling. I got hit with that as soon as I asked that question. That's okay. So basically, there's not like specific days. They'll be shipped out every business day. Just kind of depends on when yours is done. With the process of putting Windows on it and stress testing it, making sure that everything works and that everything is all good. But once it finishes that, it goes to packing, and once it's packed, it'll be shipped. So it'll probably leave early next week. It'll leave.
Next week.
Oh, you're right. I gotta change that. Boop, boop.
I drank Coke with that in my mouth, and
Yeah.
it was
didn't work
disaster.
out. Yeah. Some things are best met in the stomach together instead of the mouth, yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad decision on both
Oh
ends.
my gosh, welcome in, Crotuk!
Yo!
Thank you so much for the raid!
Welcome in, everybody.
Thank you,
Hope
thank
you
you.
had a great stream.
Appreciate it so much. I still remember when you won on the giveaway stream.
You still have the whiteboard with
I know,
your
I was
name
like,
on it.
yeah, because I remember because Kate wrote it on the whiteboard and then like it just never got erased and we didn't use it again. But welcome in, thank you so much for the raid!
Thank you, thank you.
We're just busy building some PCs, you know how it goes. We're on our second build of 3. But yeah, what are you guys doing on the stream? What were you playing? I live on your whiteboard rent-free. Quite literally, yes.
Dude.
When we moved buildings into this new studio and whatnot, we found it again and we're like, wow, it still has that on it. But yes, because of that, you live forever in our minds. Very nice, very nice. Dang, you're just like a minute too late from seeing that last build finish, but it's cool. You catch us at the beginning of this one. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. I'm really stoked for the Friday. I'm feeling the Friday. Well, that was something, Juan. Okay.
You saw that?
Yeah. I was playing Sea of Thieves and then some Borderlands 3, dropping off my lurkers for some chill PC building.
Nice.
I so wish I could be there building PCs with you. Oh, I wish too. I wish we could have like guest stars, just like hanging out. But yeah. Well, we got some pretty cool builds today. We just finished a King 95 build. And then this one's gonna be, in this case, called the Geometric Fusion? Future, yeah, right? I was like, why did it say Future? Which is a pretty new case that we've been rocking. And then there's gonna be an 011 Vision also. So yeah. We're gonna attempt at Borderlands 3, I didn't allow it. Yeah, I was playing with Bazaar there, but Gearbox had its issues letting her play. That's a shame, but yeah. How do you feel about the 285K? Well, okay. There's certain things that it improves on from the previous generation of Intel, in that it's not as hot as like the previous i9s for 13th and 14th gen. But it's not cool enough for me to be like, yeah, you did it. It's still hot. It's just not as hot. And in addition, it kinda isn't that much better, if better at all, than like the 14900K in a lot of benchmarks. So they kind of fixed a problem, but like not well enough to justify not really making it so much better than the previous generation. Though, again, in certain applications it's going to be better, and it's built on the new Intel platform, so presumably the next generation will be a bit better. But yeah, that's kind of all my feelings on it. It's not a bad chip, but I just wish it was a little more efficient.
I'm gonna go get some fans. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it. Heck yeah, I'm still threatening to make an AM5 upgrade, but haven't gotten there yet. Totally understandable. I mean, I'm sitting on an upgrade that probably should happen already, but I'm like, I can still go. It's still playing the games I want pretty well, so yeah, if it ain't broke. But the one y'all have on Best Buy, the 5091, can't wait to try it out. Glad to see I got a PC from people who care about their builds. LOL, thanks homies. You're very welcome, Archer. Thank you so much for ordering from us. Appreciate it. I hope you like it when it gets to you. So when you get to it. When it gets to you. Very cool. Man, I haven't had to like order a PC in recent years, so like I can't even imagine like buying that and then just being like waiting. When's it gonna come? So I feel for everyone who's like, I just bought a PC and I'm waiting. But the hype will be worth it. Oh yeah. So yeah, anyways, this is this newer case. I don't know if we've really built them on the build stream yet. Maybe another one, but I really liked this case. I also liked it because actually the airflow is as good with those two fans in it as it is with all bottom fans, top exhaust too, which is pretty surprising. I think it's largely in part to the fact that the back is like almost entirely mesh. And it has a little stand for a figure. So you can put like a pop figure there. Well, I'm going from a laptop with a 4070, so I'm sure I will. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, laptop to PC is a huge jump. Yeah, you're gonna really enjoy it. Also, I don't know, there's just something too about like sitting down to the whole battle station. It also kind of just helps you separate things a bit more too. Like, okay, I'm going to play video games, and you have to go do it instead of, all right, one more round while you're in bed, and then you're like, another round, another one. Happy affiliate anniversary! Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I can't believe at least 3 years. Oh, it's gotta be more than that, I think, if that's when we became affiliate. But yeah, 3 years of this show at least. Very cool. Time just flies. But you know, when you got a good job, you kinda just let it. Cool. Where did Juan go? Juan go. Oh, well, then suddenly it's 4 a.m. and you play one more round. Exactly, yeah. I got really into this, like, card game on Steam called Wingspan. That's bird-based. And, like, that was one where I'd be like, oh, I'll just play a little bit before bed, you know, like, while I'm in bed. And then, yeah, just, well, okay, one more round. It was addicting to someone who liked birds. I'm going to end up doing that with Doom and a few others, yep. I don't know. I always think it's good, though, when there's a game that, like, just has you like that. Where you're just like, oh, I just want to keep playing. I have, like, a harder time doing that, like, marathon-wise for a while. But I was happy, too. With the new Dragon Age, I actually had that for a good week where I was just like, oh, I just want to get home and I want to play and I want to see what happens next. Maybe that's the universe telling me I need more single-player story games. Will likely be me when Fable comes out. Oh, for sure. Dude, I'm so excited for Fable. Fable... I have this really great story from Fable 1, but Fable 2 was definitely, like, my favorite of the series. And I did play Fable 3, and I enjoyed it for the most part. Yeah, it wasn't as good as Fable 2, but I'm pretty excited for the new one. But yeah, back in Fable 1, I ran into a glitch. This is the only glitch I ever ran into in a game. Completely by accident. But, something happened, and I got 999999999999999 gold out of nowhere for no reason, and I went and I dropped a ton of that into the well that makes you good, and I had previously been very evil because it was a game that gave me too much freedom, and so I was like, let's see how far we can take this. So I was horribly evil, I threw all my money into the well, and suddenly I was incredibly handsome and good, and I got like the best weapon and the best armor from the well. So then I went back to the town where my wife lived. She was a barmaid named Boo, and Boo was the only one who loved me when I was incredibly evil and a murderer. But I show up in the town, right, and because I'm like totally good now, all the women in the village, and the men, are like, woo, trying to like flirt with you, you know, because like suddenly you're very handsome because you're all very good. But no, I went home to Boo, who loved me before my fame. What a good game. That game was so fun. Fable Lost Chapters is one of my faves, yeah. Man, what a game. Fable 2, though, was one of those games where I had multiple husbands in different towns so I could maximize my children. For no reason, because I don't think actually the children did anything or gave you any kind of benefit. But then they all found out about each other and they took my children. happen is I'm able to upgrade next month, so it'll make the game easier to play. Nice! Very good. Legacy 45090 delayed till Monday. Dang. Oh, I'm so sorry. But, you know, Monday's almost here. Spend the weekend, you know, get outside, touch some grass, say goodbye to it, because you're going to be inside playing video games next week.
Yeah, has there ever been a weekend that went by slowly? Like, in the history of weekends?
That's so true, yeah. That was the weirdest sound. The chair just made that. Hold on, let me see.
Oh yeah, blame the chair.
It did. What else would have gone? Oh, like a Furby.
I keep forgetting to bring WD-40.
I always think of the King of the Hill where he gets the little can of WD-40 to open the can of WD-40.
From his holster.
It's so funny. I wish it worked like that IRL. Well, happy affiliate anniversary, Skytech. I'm going to dinner with my family. I'll have a good stream. All right, Crowtech, thank you so much again for the raid.
So much.
Have a very good dinner and a great weekend. Bye.
Hot
Oh my gosh. I mean, if you want the air on, you can.
No, I'm just trying to get you.
I might go get me a little snack from the snack table.
Oh.
It's a secret snack table.
Alright. Is it mint flavored?
It might be, it might be.
I see.
Mint flavored Oreo. You'll get a snack.
Quickly handy the AC, please. Yes, please. I like how you can hear like which part of the building or which part of this area they're in. Yeah. Thanks, Andrew.
To explain this to the audience. So there's a little doorway that goes into one section of this area, here, whatever. And one of the guys was like, wouldn't it be funny if I put a sensor in the doorway so that it plays something when you walk through it? And first it was the like, oh, you know, like, you've been seen sound from like Metal Gear. And then it became the Helldivers, the like, da, 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 the extraction song, which was really cool. And now it's a goat.
You forgot one.
What was the other one?
The Minecraft door open sound.
Oh, there was a Minecraft door open sound, yeah, for a while. And now it's just a goat braying. But this morning, I was like the only one here. And the cleaning lady came into this building and was like taking the trash out, which is all next to that sensor. And for like a good 5 minutes, it was just braying, and I felt so bad. And I also didn't know how to explain, like, why or what was happening. What's up, Soul Sniper? Our day's going good. What the heck? It's a Friday, so we're feeling the Friday of it all. I was here super early, but my phone wasn't giving sound because for some reason, I don't know why, but I reset it and it's good now. Nice. Yeah. Never underestimate the power of just turn it off and turn it back on to fix things. love an Oreo until I look at the nutritional facts. The worst one though was like Fig Newtons. You're like, oh, this is great, and then you look at the nutrition facts, and it was like, all this was for 2 cookies. I've had 12. People afford builds like this, LOL, they probably save up or something. Me personally, I'm wanting some Nikes or Pumas, I don't know, or I've seen some nice Adidas, yeah. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to save up a lot of money, especially when there's other things that are like catching your eye.
I know, dude.
That's Juan's struggle.
I need an adult to manage my finances.
Put you into a conservatorship or something.
No, I don't want to get 50-50.
Okay.
Is it 51-50?
Yeah. I need an adult. It's so fun. Oh yeah. I try not to buy clothes too often because clothes are expensive, and also when I buy clothes, they're expensive clothes. Like, not expensive, you know, but like they're kind of nice.
Oh yeah, those designer clothes. I feel you, dude.
I mean, I don't know if they're designer, unless you count Columbia as designer, but yeah. But you know, I mean, like I used to go to the Ross. No, I don't.
The Ross?
Yeah, like go to Ross.
How come?
Because it's cheap.
No, why don't you go anymore?
Oh. I don't know, because I like that other brand. If you guys don't mind, could you give me your thoughts on these? Adidas and Breakman. Yeah, let's do it. I want to look at shoes.
Cool.
Okay,
Oh, they're
yeah.
cheap too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are nice. It's like a very subtle blue too, which is kind of nice. Demure.
Demure.
It's in my country, so I don't know if price is the same as yours. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, it could be a lot more expensive than.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Also, it's crazy that you think this is also cheap. Like, like a $30 shoe is what I would consider cheap.
Look at it. Can you look up Rick Owens' Dark Shadow? Dark.
Is it this thing?
No.
This one?
No.
Is it Converse?
It's the one that looks like the Converse.
Oh, like
Keep going down. Those are bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that one.
Why don't you just buy Converse?
That's what I've been struggling with.
Okay, buy some black Converse. I could literally sew this for you.
No. It's not the same material.
I could still sew it though. I could embroider. I could get it. I could put your name on there. Blood type, like what?
No, I would never. That's an asinine amount
I learned how to sew in college of all
for
things.
shoes. Oh, did you?
Yeah. It's actually really
Not
very
at the Girl
handy.
Scouts?
No. No, they didn't teach me that in the Girl Scouts.
That's
Starting a
not bad.
fire, sure, but not sewing.
Really? That's actually kind of surprising.
Yeah.
What about like mending?
I mean, yeah, that's what sewing is basically. There's like different stitches that you want to do for that, so that like it doesn't show up at all, basically. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually pretty easy, and actually like hand sewing, like hand stitching, I find very fun. It's like kind of relaxing and pretty easy to do.
Like with the little circle thing, little cross stitching.
No, that's cross stitching. Different thing.
Oh.
Look at that Nike cord.
Those are also nice.
Yeah, I kind of like the like tan on the bottom. Otherwise, though, I liked the Adidas.
Adidas.
The Adidas. Anyways, I ordered an 8-pin PCIe semi-modular power connector for my power supply on eBay, and it's been about 2 months since I've ordered it, and I still haven't had it yet, and there's no tracking on it. Dang. That sucks. On the, I was like, on the plus side, or maybe not the plus side, but it's the same brand as your power supply, right? Like the same, come from the same power supply. Because I would hate also for you to have to wait that long and then for it to be not compatible and explode. Yeah. And the Pumas, man, it's black and white. Let's see the Pumas. Let's see those Pumas.
Pumas.
Yeah, those ones are probably like the one I'm the most lukewarm on.
Yeah.
But I think you can go wrong with the Nikes or the Adidas. What's up, Scuba Steve?
Yo, welcome in.
His social security number. Yeah, I can stitch that into your shoes.
Do you want to know something guilty?
What?
I already have some. All white.
Of those shoes?
But because they're all white, I never wear them. Because I don't want to.
Why the why?
So I think I might just go to LA and sell them to like the store.
Yeah, maybe. That is the problem. I like white shoes also, or like light colored shoes, but yeah, they're gonna get stepped on. Especially me, like, I did all of my yard work in these freaking dogs. Like, yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
These are so cute. They have this cute little floral pattern. These are white, mind you.
How? I've never seen a. Wow, you. Damn, girl. You put some mouths on them.
I'm working
Holy
these
shit.
boots. So these were so cute. They have all these little like flower print on them. I got them last spring. It was very spring. And then I closed in the house and I needed to do the yard. And yeah, this is all just dirt from that yard. I've also hiked in these. I went through Joshua Tree with these. I went through the
Hiking
redwoods.
in dogs is crazy.
They're comfy, what can I say? Wrecked them.
Damn, put those dogs away.
They're so cute. I would get another pair, honestly.
You might need to.
Oh yeah, soon. But I mean, like, I'll get another pair of that same pattern. So what's the best out of the three from both of you guys' opinion? I would say the Adidas.
Yeah, I'll second that.
The Nikes though, close second. So if you're upset by that, consider the Nikes. Cause that's what I did. Okay, so I was between two guitars once, and I was like, this is my guitar upgrade. I've been waiting for this. I've been saving money for this. I've been working really hard for this, and I went and tried every single guitar in the store in my budget, which wasn't much. It was like $500 to $700, and I was stuck between two guitars. So I asked the sales guy which guitar he recommended. He asked me what kind of music he played, and he said go with the Stratocaster. And I immediately felt let down, so I knew to go with the Telecaster instead. And the rest is history.
You have that. I feel that way sometimes when I ask somebody's opinion, and anything they say immediately I want to do the opposite.
Yeah. It's actually a really good litmus. Because, like, if they end up saying the one, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, it's, like, confirmed, but if not, upset up. Yeah.
And then they get mad, like, why the heck you asked me anyway? Because I know I would. I'd be
Yeah.
like, well, what's your finesse, friend?
Like my power supply is just a little bit overkill for my build. It's a 1400 watt Thermaltake.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, probably overkill. But I mean, you'll never have to upgrade when it comes to, like, you know, wattage.
Ever.
Hey, Kelsey, tell homeboy he got a hell of a mustache. You got a hell of a mustache.
Thank you. Appreciate it, bro.
I forgot the Nikes were supposed to be the black version. My bad. Thanks, guys. Yeah, no worries. How long have you been playing, Kelsey? Okay, so, like, I've started taking guitar lessons when I was, like, 15. And so I guess I played ever since I was 15. But when I say, like, I've played since I was 15, there were, like, full years sometimes where I didn't even touch it. And then, you know, you pick it up again, you play it for a while, you get pretty good, and you're like, yeah, I'm really going somewhere, and then you put it down again for a while. But yeah, ever since I was 15. And then when I was, like, 16 or 17, I learned the mandolin, so I also play mandolin. But yeah, that's one I actually gotta pick up again and get good at, because the songs I know on the mandolin are all muscle memory now. On and off, then, yeah.
Do you know the womanlin?
The woman.
What is a mandolin?
Oh, you don't know what a mandolin is?
Is that like a violin, but different?
It's tuned like a mandolin is. Oh, I'm sorry, it's tuned like a violin is. Which I also realize doesn't really tell you shit. I'm sorry. Okay, it's 8 strings, but they're played as 4 strings. So they're like in pairs of 2.
What does it look like?
Have you ever seen a 12-string guitar?
Maybe.
Okay. I will look up a picture.
Is it like those old-timey guitars that are like low-ass, like pear-shaped, like ukuleles?
No, you're probably thinking of like, you know, a lute or a lyre or whatever.
A lute? Yeah? What the hell is that?
You've never seen one of these, really?
The lore. So is it like big as hell and you're just like this?
No, it's tiny. It's like yay big. It's like yeah. It's very good for like Irish music, bluegrass, and like, you know, think medieval for the Renaissance fair. I'd be tearing it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like the ancient Chinese guitar? I don't know. I actually know where the mandolin originated from, but it's very cool. It was very easy to learn after learning guitar. Basically, any string instrument is. You can kind of just pick it up. There's certain techniques though that are different, so you do a lot more of the like with it when you want to do like, you know, Italian-y kind of music. I can play a mean recorder. Oh, nice. Kelsey guitar stream went. Yeah, give me like a couple weeks to get you know, warmed up, and then we'll see. I actually haven't set up the music area in my house yet.
The music area.
Yeah, so I can officially say there's been a year since I've touched the guitar, because I moved and I was like, I'm gonna set all this up, and I've been waiting on doing that.
If I have a rhythm game night at my house, would you come?
Maybe.
Like the guitars, like Guitar Hero type.
Yeah, I'm bad at that.
It's not that hard.
One of the things I also want to get though, like now that I've got, you know, the new space for it, is I want to get an electric drum kit.
Ooh.
Like, you know, one of the ones where it's like, and it's like, but like a decent one that's got like the mesh head, so that it kind of feels a bit more like an actual drum set, but I'm not picking off the neighbors. And then, yeah, just jam. I used to be really obsessed in high school, of all things, with Joan Jett. To the point where I used to wear like a little bandana around my neck, because she did in the one album cover that she had for that first album. And I wore a leather jacket every day, and I was just like trying to be her, basically. I used to know like all of her hits.
Were you still straight?
At that point, yeah, I thought so. I don't know though. That was all pretty sus.
There were
back
signs. Yes, I would think so.
I can play myself. Yeah. Play a little guitar. Nice. My power supply is weird. Like, there's 3 8-pin connectors on the back of the power. Like, one of them is red, 2 of them is blue. I have no idea what's the difference.
Don't cut the red wire. Don't cut any wires.
Don't cut any wires. 3 8-pin connectors on the back. Huh. I don't know. I don't really know what the color, like, trying to think about. I don't think I've encountered that really.
Some power supplies, or some Thermaltake power supplies will have the PCIe. One's different color. Blue though is, I don't know about that one. I would need more description.
Never mind, I don't associate with my previous comment. Oh, I realize now. It's like, oh, you can play yourself. I got you. I got you. As in, you played yourself. Oh, nice. I'm excited for you. I played a little on and off. I started playing because of the Guitar Hero and self-taught from YouTube videos, but only learned tablature. Cannot actually read music. I don't play it all nowadays. That, I mean, like, honestly, I could probably throw myself in that boat. It's one of those things where it's like I plan on, you know, picking it up again once I get that room up and going. It's usually whenever I'm listening to some new music that's really got me inspired, I have to go and pick up the guitar and I have to learn songs. So it's just been a while since I've been, like, really inspired by, like, a new musical discovery of my own, especially because so much, like, modern music isn't very guitar heavy. But, like, a while ago, I got really into Hole. So I was like, okay, guitar, hello, I need to learn all of these songs.
And Guitar Hero is still fun. The rhythm game stuff is actually kind of coming back. They're dropping new controllers.
There's a Nick Cage movie about a mandolin. Is there? Is it National Treasure, like, 8? The mandolin? Sorry, Nashville. I don't think I could do that because I feel like we as the company could get in trouble. But, hilarious. JKPC looking good. Yeah, yeah. I agree, I agree. Ain't no way. Yeah, your friend was trying to come in here and sabotage you. It's so funny. That's a good friend right there. Good friend will troll you. I said, ooh, he's managing that cable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
He's managing. He's managing just fine.
Uh-huh.
What case is that? This is the Geometric Future.
Model O.
Model O.
As in, oh my god, I gotta build this.
Ooh, yeah. Juan never keeps his feelings about certain cases
No,
to
that's
himself.
not true. I'm just playing.
He's always like, this one.
That's not true.
Now I'm always thinking whenever I'm testing cases, I'm like, is this gonna really piss off Juan? It's hard to predict, but yeah.
Is it?
Sometimes, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I've killed a lot of cases before they've gotten to you
Yeah.
because I've been annoyed, and if I'm annoyed, I know you'll be annoyed.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Pretty good meter.
But yeah. Does he not like it? He doesn't He doesn't like building it.
I don't really have any major complaints about this case. The only thing they could stand to improve is the space between the back panel and I guess this back area. for cable management, it's a little tight. They do give you this giant area over here though, which is okay, I guess.
Here, let me do it. Oh, well, by all means.
Yeah, take it. What was that?
I don't know, actually. What did I hit? Oh, nothing.
Okay. Didn't
Don't
sound
worry
like,
about it. Don't worry
didn't
about it.
sound like nothing. Damn, I'm gonna keep it a buck, dude. That ceviche got me feeling something.
What?
That ceviche got me feeling something.
What is...
The ceviche.
Oh, okay. I was like, who is Ceviche?
I don't know what it has me feeling though, which is what concerns me. I might be God today.
Yeah, there's a reason I didn't take any of it. I was like,
What, did it look crazy?
no, but I don't know. You're gonna hand me for like a gauge.
No, I am now. You only took one scoop. What's that gonna do?
Dude, okay, I gotta talk about the Nintendo Direct. There's gonna be a new Tomodachi Life game. For those of you who don't know anything about Tomodachi Life, let me inform you. That game is a fever dream. Oh, what's up, Master Killer? How you doing? Hello from
Yo,
New
yo.
Jersey. Shout out to New Jersey.
Shut up.
That game is a fever dream. I'm in love with my mini black Chrome. Nice. Good to hear,
Cool.
good to hear. Yeah. So it's a game where like you have the little Miis. So there used to be a 3DS game of it that I had, and I made all my friends in it, and then they just like go wild. You can like adjust their little voice. You can give them catchphrases to say, and you can trick them into cursing. Love that, because it's full voice, you know. And then like yeah, they just run wild. It was kind of crazy because I just had all my friends on this island, and then like they started dating each other. Some had kids. One couple got together and then broke up, and it ruined both of them for like months. I was like, damn, they're never gonna recover from that, are they? You can also make them sing ridiculous songs that you can write.
Huh.
And yeah, it's just completely unhinged. I'm so excited for the next game. It's been years. So, very excited about that. I love my PC, but like, if there's any console that I will continue to get alongside a PC, it is gonna be Nintendo. I'm sorry.
Pretty different needs.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't need a PlayStation, I don't need an Xbox. I need a Nintendo. I need my Pokemon. Can't top Nintendo. Exactly. They just got some of the best titles. So the new Metroid trailer looked cool. Yeah, I'm intrigued also. I've actually never played a Metroid title, which is wild. Which is wild too, because I feel like I'm fairly familiar with Samus from all the Super Smash Bros. That we've been through. But, yeah, I never actually played Metroid. I used to be a mass Kirby fan. Oh yeah? Kirby. Man. Get the new Nintendo Switch 2? I probably will. I'm not gonna lie. I will probably budget that in. My only wish was that the new Digimon game would be coming out for Switch also, but I will be playing that on Steam. But I like having those kinds of games in a handheld. Let me just slide a couple bucks to the side for a Switch. Yeah, I was like, probably start saving now.
It's probably a 12 volt, right?
4070?
Uses high powers. Or do you think it's still the 8-pin?
I think it's the 8-pin. I could be wrong though. You're making me question everything.
Yeah, no, I think it is 8. Okay. I'm gonna say 8.
Open it and see.
Sure, what? I just wanted pre-album
Just to
tape.
confirm, yeah, before you put those in.
Yeah, by the size it's giving me 8-pin vibe.
Yeah, just an 8-pin.
Okay, for sure.
Okay, because I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure the 4070 Ti is the one that needs it. Alright. Oh, I just put it all back in the dock.
Oh.
You know what, it could live somewhere, yeah. I don't know, man, there's a lot of good games coming out this year, and I'm kind of just like, okay, year, just speed up. Like, if we could just get to everything that says it's gonna coming out already, it'd be really cool. in humanity. Just for joining us on this lovely build stream.
Welcome, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot we were live for a second.
Did you?
Yeah.
Have you guys tried the Nerds gummy clusters? Yes, they are so good. I ended up getting some for Halloween, like for the Halloween candy bucket. Which, by the way, when you become an adult, you get to choose the candy that you give out. So you can just choose all the candy you like, so when you're stuck with it, it's only things you like. It's the greatest thing ever. But yeah, no, they're very good. Adulting 101, exactly. I got a bunch of candy on Halloween, no one came. Yeah,
Oh.
I've been noticing that more and more. I think the like trunk or treats and all that stuff has been really cutting into, you know, the local trick or treating. That, and it seems like there's certain neighborhoods that get like way more trick or treaters, and then some that are just like totally dead. It's very weird. I got a decent amount, but yeah, I had way more candy. I was so afraid of running out that I overcompensated. Since COVID, huh? Nah, dude, even before COVID. I remember I was in Missouri back in like 2017 or whatever, and I was at a friend's house that they were renting basically with a couple other, we're college kids. And I got a bunch of candy because I was like, kids are gonna be coming around here, right? No. We didn't get a single kid. And they lived in the neighborhood. Like, I saw kids there all the time. It was so weird. Well, I don't know. I really think it's like the trunk or treat stuff. And like the weird idea that like trick-or-treating isn't safe, even though like a lot of those myths, the razor blade and the app and all that were like fake, or it was actually perpetrated by the parent of the child. But yeah, I don't know, it's weird. What's the other dude's name? Juan.
I'm Juan.
He's the one. I almost forced laugh. It's like he's probably heard that joke a million times.
It's fine. It's
Another
a reflex.
Juan.
Yo, Andrew.
Andrew.
Did you like that? Did you like it?
Like what?
Yeah. It's yours, bro.
That's spicy, but yeah.
Did you want it?
If you're not taking out,
I'm okay. Cause I'm in the mood to throw it out.
I'll take it.
It's yours.
Is it spicy?
No, bro. I'm like delirious.
You're delirious.
Not really, but I'm feeling something.
Was it the spice or the?
No, it's not the spice. Come on, bro.
I don't know, man. That was really spicy.
Yeah, in the moment, sure, but it's been like 2 hours.
Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you so much, Ouija.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've been here a while now, haven't we?
Oh,
I don't know why that had to be like so. Yeah, dang on. Dang old stream been going on a long time, man.
Damn. Hey, Boomhauer.
It's a really, like, strangely King of the Hill day. That's like
Why?
my third King of the Hill reference.
Oh. Where's your Texas wife?
At work,
Oh. She would come in here sometime.
making that bread.
She doesn't watch us on her lunch anymore?
I mean, I think she does, but I think her lunch is at like 12 now.
Oh yeah, we used to do that. Oh, wow. Yeah, I wouldn't watch this either. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
You guys seen Common Side Effects? It's a good show. No, I've seen the commercials for it though. But yeah, I heard it was getting a season 2. Dang it, Kelsey. God dang it, Kelsey.
Dang, Flabbit.
Dang float. Have you guys toyed around with any 3D printing for the office? Yes, but not me personally or Juan personally. But there's so much 3D printing happening here in the office that it's insane. We've got tons of 3D printers working on tons of 3D projects right now. We're working on a 3D printed chassis for another one of our very spectacular, very unique giveaways in the future. That one, you'll hear about it.
Chassis is a funny way to describe it.
I mean, it technically is. It's holding the,
Yeah, I guess it is.
yeah, basically a 3D printed thing to hold a PC into it that is themed to be given away at some point. I can divulge no other, but yes. We 3D print a lot. We even had this photogrammetry thing that allowed you to be photographed and then make a little statue of you. Cool. Would you know what brand model printers you all have? I'm looking into getting one eventually. You know what? Okay, hold on. Let me know what you want to do with it or like what your budget is. I'll go ask the guys right now. The guys who are working on the 3D printing stuff. Because they worked with a bunch of different models. They could probably give you a good suggestion or two. And I would trust them because they, I mean, they do it for work. I'm curious for the 50 series. How do you guys stop GPU sagging? Do you guys install a bracket while building? Yeah. I was like, usually a bracket or some kind of other sag brace. And then when we ship it to you, we actually put like a custom cut foam into there just to make sure that it doesn't wiggle at all. Because that's really where the damage is going to come from, is from shipping it and it getting jostled in that PCIe slot. Welcome in, Zelmov, and sunny day. Do you guys think saving a bit more for the AM5 platform is worthwhile? I'd say so. You just have a lot more future upgradability on that, and it won't become obsolete as soon as AM4. Even though AM4 is still like has plenty of life in it, AM5 just gives you that much more life. Probably around 500. Looking to make some custom terms for a pet bird and reptile. And maybe some costume items for fun. Oh, nice. Very cool. Yeah, let me go see which ones that we use out there. I'll be back.
You can hear the motion sensor from all the way over here.
The guy said, if you're looking for filament, Bamboo, B-A-M-B-U, and Creality are the ones that they recommend. One of the open air ones, it'll be cheaper, as a good little entry. But yeah. And they both have the exact same recommendation, so, I trust that. What's up, Crazy Cool? How you doing?
Hey.
Sounds good, thanks. You're very welcome. Any GP recommendations for a first build in the $100 to $300 range? Ooh, $100 to $300. Let me see what the going price is for this one really quick. Might be a little expensive still, but I would look at maybe a 6700 XT. It's last generation Radeon, but because that's kind of cheaper and it's pretty decent.
Where are the Intels at?
Yeah, not a bad idea. Intel's, is it the B580?
I don't know which
I don't know if that one's for 300. Oh yeah, okay. Ugh. People are trying to sell for that much there. Otherwise, yeah, I was like Intel Arc B580. Is a really good budget option. It's brand new. It's got a lot of VRAM, and it's a really good budget option, more so than anything. You can also go Arc A770 from last generation Intel. That should also be probably within your wheelhouse. But that's what I'd recommend in that price range.
What is the 770 comparable to?
Like a 3060 Ti, but it's cheaper.
Solid.
Why is the 6700 XT 700 euros on my Amazon element? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Bro, Amazon.
I have no idea what euros are. Like, what GPUs are in euros. Also, yeah, I mean, sometimes there'll be, like, listings for a GPU that are just very expensive because one person is listing it and they're charging that much.
I think it costs money to relist. Maybe. I don't know how I've heard that it costs money to relist, so what they do is just when they run out of stock, raise the price to like an unrealistic number while they get stock.
What's a good AMD GPU that plays in 1440p and good for streaming? 1440p. 7800 XT is a really good one. Obviously, the 9070 and the 9070 XT are also really great choices. And you shouldn't have a problem with either of those. I think I might switch because what's happening with NVIDIA. Yeah. I know, it's like Radeon's making some really good stuff right now. If you can get your hands on the 9070 or 9070 not TI, 9070 XT. It's all running together in my head. Or the 9070 XT, yeah, you'll be sitting good. Sitting pretty, it's Friday. Woo! One for 730 and one for 1.2K. Ooh, rip, I'm sorry. Check the used market and kind of see what's out there. That's probably where you're gonna get with your budget. But it doesn't mean that you couldn't necessarily find a good card. Tried buying 5700 XT used, and oh, you got scammed. I'm sorry. That unfortunately is something that you gotta watch out for in that medium. You're good. Yeah, you're fine. What about the 6800? Is that a good card for streaming? Oh yeah, definitely. It's got a lot of VRAM. It's, again, older generation, but I think still has a ton of life in it. I'm using a 6750 XT myself at home. 1440p and streaming, and I got no problem. Now, you know, on certain games, maybe I would, but it works pretty well. Hello, I've been having a pretty unique OLED problem. Are you able to at least glance at Reddit at our Patty Cade? Best way to show what's going on. I was like, maybe, but I can't say that I'm very good at troubleshooting monitors, unless it's something that's, you know, directly PC related. Oh, is it all the lines that you're seeing? Okay. God, that's weird. I would think it's like a... I think it was like a setting issue then. Yeah. I don't know, I don't use an OLED myself, so I'm not super familiar with them. But, yeah, interesting. Is it like that in every game? I've had like over 5 new OLEDs testing them, and all have this issue. Gonna try an LG to compare. Happens even on a PS5. Huh. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't tell you. I don't use an OLED myself, so I don't have a lot of mileage with them. Guess every game has its spots and shows these lines. Interesting. Have you tried a different cable? As weird as that sounds. Just curious things. Yeah, I was like, other than, if it's every game, then it definitely isn't a game setting. Maybe your cable's going out, that you're using like your HDMI or your DisplayPort. Probably not, but it's always something to kind of test. The other thing is Windows settings. Messing with those display settings, but I can't really think of one that would create that issue. But those are the places I would kind of poke around in. Used market in Ireland is terrible. So many scammers and so few options. I wish 6600 was cheaper than 260 new. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know that PC components can be even more expensive in other parts of the world, and that always sucks. It's also one of the reasons why, like, I don't know, people can be harsh on PC builds, but I'm like, hey, you don't know where someone's, like, from, or, like, how much PC components are in their country. That could be a pretty high-end machine, you know, or a very expensive one. Still no 5090s. Oh, rip. We sold one today on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got Amazon about a week ago. Before, we'd have to use the UK version and be extorted with the import fees. You'd think Amazon would have set up earlier, considering it's such a tax haven and all. Dang it, I can't believe that. That Amazon wasn't in Ireland. I guess we just take it for granted that it's like everywhere here. What games have you all been playing? Currently on that PUBG train. Ah, okay. Recently, I've really gotten back into Crusader Kings 3. I've been playing a lot of that. A little Monster Hunter on the side, but I need more time to commit to it. What else have I been playing a ton of? I'm probably gonna jump back into Overwatch pretty soon for at least, you know, a minute. And then probably I'll go into Marvel Rivals again. But those are kind of the games I've been feeling recently. There's something else that I started playing. But yeah. Mostly Crusader Kings, man. I went 400 years with the same family in this county in England, and oh man, the drama.
I haven't been playing a lot of games, but the last thing I played was Clone Hero.
Honestly, dude, I might go back and actually play Pokemon Scarlet now that it hasn't just come out. I'm sure they probably pushed updates to it.
Was it bad or something?
Yeah. I mean, like, I was still enjoying it, but then I just kind of got busy and, like, you know, I should go back and just start over. It was a shame, too, because it was, like, the one that my sister was also actually playing, so, like, we could have traded. Because I played Sword and Shield, like, a heck of a lot, and she wasn't playing that one. And so she's like, where are you? I need to trade with you. And I was like, I don't know, I fell off on this one. I don't know, recently I've been feeling like what I need more of is like really good single player RPGs. That seems to be what like really sucks me in and I really enjoy. I was getting really into the multiplayer scene, but then it kind of felt a little bit like, yeah, it always kind of feels like it's becoming a chore. And I think that going back to single player games kind of made me be like, oh yeah, actually, I kind of like doing this just to figure out what happens next. Kind of want to play Split Fiction. Something's probably loose. The goose is loose. Hey,
Did you play that game?
no, yeah, actually I did. I was gonna say no, and then I remembered that I actually did. I agree, shame Bethesda has declined in quality.
Alright, folks.
I mean, I feel like Bethesda's always kind of had a very glitchy
This
quality.
build is done. It is finished. It is complete.
Alright, this PC is done, so it is going to go and get Windows put on it, all the drivers it needs out of the box. It is ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, you're good to go. We're also going to stress test this bad boy, make sure these components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, and thank you for ordering with us, Lyloh.
Thank you, thank you.
Lovely PC. I think you're going to really enjoy it.
Do your glitch dance again.
What?
What was that?
This is the Bethesda walk. Well, they'll just be like looking at you and being like, and like slowly. I can't do it well enough because my hands are too like a. But it's like, yeah. Tell me I'm wrong.
It looks familiar, for sure.
I love those TikToks of people being like, college, but it's a Bethesda game, and like, it's a very like, gets up, walks. Have you ever played Terraria? I have not. I'm actually kind of surprised I never have. Maybe one day I'll check it out. Alright, hold on, let me tee up the next one. Friday night, the lights are low, there's nothing on TV, so I switch on my fave Twitch Tech channel and see the Jodie Foster of the tech world with everyone's fave sidekick with more curly hair than a back-combed perm from the 80s. You're making his dreams come true.
Oh my god.
That was a Hall Notes reference. What's up, Equalizer? How you doing?
Yo, yo. How's it going?
When I was younger, I actually did get people to be like, you look like Jodie Foster. And I was like, cool. And I didn't know who that was, because I didn't know actors back then. Last PC of the day? Yep. Last call for PCs. If I had a pan, I would be like, yeah. What GPU is in there? Hold on, let me see.
5070 Ti.
5070 Ti.
Gigabyte Eagle.
Eagle. Caca. Is 3060 for 200 used a decent price? Yeah, I think so. Oh, I love this motherboard. It's very pretty. And that chunky heatsink.
Yeah.
White PCB. Can't beat it. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you so much, Jeter Game Studio.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, we didn't even know until we logged in this morning.
Alright.
Probably gonna get the 11 AMX 3D at the ultimate AM5 CPU in a few years. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. yo, got my Skytech PC in last week and it's been solid. I just had to slap in a 4TB SSD drive. Nice! Yeah, I can never have too much storage, that's for sure. But glad it's treating you right.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. You looking forward to play GTA 6? Oh yeah. I'm a big fan of Rockstar's stuff. Largely just like their story modes. I'm not really like too into the online aspect. I know there were people who like bought Red Dead Redemption 2 just to play the online when it launched, and that like blows my mind. I think Rockstar tells a really good story. So I'm stoked. Stoked to go back to Vice City too, yeah. Now I can run Minecraft on HD Mods Max Ultra. Tried playing Tropico 2, Pirates Cove, and that game is struggling to keep running. Game came out in 2004. Dang.
Wow.
You know, I liked GTA 4 well enough, but it just wasn't as good as San Andreas.
Dang.
Like, in my opinion, in my humblest opinion. And you know why I think this? Why I think this?
Why?
I think I don't like New York. I don't know.
Did you like Vice City?
Yeah, I liked Vice City well enough. But that one I played a long time ago, so I also just don't have that many memories of that. San Andreas is better than 4. Thank you. I was wondering, I was like, is it just my California bias? But no. And it's not like Nico wasn't, you know,
Cousin.
interesting. Cousin. Is it going to come out for PC? I don't know if it's going to come out for PC at launch. That I do not know. But eventually it will come to PC. Rockstar sometimes likes to make you wait for it. It really sucks. But I think there's so much hype for it, they've gotta. 3 is on par with 4. Vice City was better than 4. 4 is the weakest 3D or HD GTA game. Yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't as engaging. Welcome in, Tat Daddy Roy. How you doing? It's only 8.8 out of 10. Oh yeah, like I still had a ton of fun. Hello, Depth. How you doing? We are on Nat's build currently. This is our last build of the day.
Yep.
And then we have Glorious Weekend.
Last one.
Yeah?
How you feeling?
Huh?
How you feeling?
I'm dying.
Normal?
Feeling normal.
Too cool, my build. Yeah.
Nice, welcome in.
Which I can already just tell from the beginning of this is going to be a very nice looking PC.
Yep.
Nice running too, but like, you know, we only kind of look at them on here.
Ooh, need right fan. Okay.
fans. He's a big fan of our work. Man, don't you just hate it when the group chat goes off when you're like doing something? And you're like, I guess I'll have to catch up later. Man, I'm so hyped to get work done this weekend, which is such an incredibly boring and adult thing to think. Do you guys do component reviews? Not really. We might in the future. But if there's anything that you're looking at and you want to see if I've tested it, I can let you know. There's like certain things, like anything NZXT I don't really get to test. And some of the more obscure, like PC case, like I don't do John's bow and things like that, but depending on what you're looking at, it might have crossed my desk. This is for Call of Duty. Mainly trying to get 240 FPS at 1440p. I have 3080 and I get 140 FPS to 160 FPS with DLSS. Can a 9070 non-XT get the 200 plus with the new FSR 4? Oof. I don't know. That's tough. Not saying that the 9070 non-XT. I think you'd probably get something pretty similar, maybe a few more frames, but I don't think you'd get to a significant enough jump for you to like, for it to really be worth it. What do you think about ultra-wide monitors? They're fine. I mean, if that's, monitors especially come down to personal preference. AMD gets more frames in COD for some reason is why I asked. Yeah. Like, it definitely does, but I just don't know if the 9070 non-XT has enough power to really push you much further. Oh my gosh, someone is cooking something amazing. Or eating something amazing. Mobiles, RAMs, power supplies, etc. My 7800X3D has been crashing. I might be looking into buying the 9800X3D since it's said to be running cooler than the 78. It is. But if your 7800X3D is crashing, or if your PC in general is crashing, I'd maybe do a little bit more sleuthing just to make sure that it is actually the CPU before you go out and spend for another one. Because the 7800X3D and the 9800X3D don't have that much of a difference in themselves, like performance-wise. And so, like, it would suck to go out and get a whole new CPU if it's crashing because you have a RAM issue instead. You know what I mean? It's never the CPU unless it's the CPU. Yeah, exactly. Well, and RAM is a very likely thing to go wrong. I would actually say motherboards is the other thing that are like DOA, but that's usually DOA. It's not really a thing that happens a little into it. It's undervolted to -25. It used to be a RAM issue, but I solved it. Huh, okay. What kind of crash are you getting? Is it a blue screen? Is it just like straight to black? Is it like power out? What's going on? Just game crashes? starts. Allergies coming back. Of all times, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh. Maybe it's the air conditioner? Maybe there's mold in that?
It's brand new.
Oh, damn, okay. The world may never know. Just game crashes certain games. Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily your CPU then. Has XL2 and Inzoi loading screen spikes the temps to 85C. Yeah, what kind of cooler are you running on it? Made the mustache emotes with Juan as inspiration. You do have that stash.
Thank you.
Did you see Chat GPU released an AI art patch letting people do Ghibli prompts? It's getting so many users, it costs them a lot of power. They're gonna throttle all the free users to 3 prompts a day. Yeah, no, it's been going pretty crazy here, even just in the office with all the memes. It's interesting, that's for sure. I feel like somewhere Hayao Miyazaki is like incredibly depressed. Like more so than normal. Cause that guy's usually like so sullen. It made me want to watch Princess Mononoke though. Again. Thermaltake and the only 360mm AIO. Okay. So yeah, you shouldn't really need to get a new cooler or anything. I wouldn't worry too much about the heat, because like, yeah, it's probably spiking up because it's being, you know, it's using your processor and that's getting hot. But that thing should realistically be able to get into the 90s without giving you any issues, like, especially crashing wise. But if it was getting too hot, it would just start to throttle itself down a little bit, which wouldn't cause a crash. You would just maybe lose a few frames. Yeah, that's tough. Have you updated your graphics driver? I mean, I'm assuming you probably have. But if you're not on the, like, you know, most recent version of that, I would check that out. And sometimes, especially with Inzoi, because it's, like, brand new, it might just be that they need to push a patch to work with whatever hardware that you've got in there, like, whatever piece of hardware. That happened to me with Starfield, where they were just like, on launch, my GPU just, like, would not work with it. And they had to release a patch. Everything's up to date, but we'll check again. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Path of XL though, I don't really have an explanation for. That one's tough. Also, if it's giving you any kind of crash error, I would try and like, write down what that is, Google it, see if other people are having that issue, because they also, if they're able to solve it, the solution will probably work for you too. Oh, thank you, Madyop, thank you. I know that was a typo, but Chat GPU actually just sounded like another thing, like, I'm kind of surprised that's not a thing. At Chat GPT, they use the Chat GPUs to render your thing. Although, honestly, like, the server's getting overloaded with all the requests and stuff. I think kind of exposes, like, a weakness in AI, with the idea that, like, it's gonna replace everything, because it takes a lot of energy, which is also expensive. And I do kind of wonder about that. Like, are we actually gonna be able to run an entire economy where, like, a lot of work is being AI generated? But if everyone's doing that, are we gonna have enough infrastructure, you know what I mean? I'm curious. It's a grilled cheese sandwich, that's what somebody made. I don't know why, but it was like I walked into like a 5-star restaurant. It's like, what is that heavenly scent? Grilled cheese.
I'll start floating away now.
It's so wild how, like, the case just comes and it's routed, like, through the foot there.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
like, since they cable manage it for you, you never see it, it's, like, not a big deal. It's kind of brilliant.
On the underside?
Yeah, because it's like, well, why don't we just run it through the outside of the case? Like, actually kind of brilliant, Lian. Yeah. I was like, don't be me. I would forget that until, like, it's already in the box. And I'd be like, wait, what? Oh, shit. There's a reason I work in the lab. I don't know why the thing that popped in my head was Juan Perlman. I'm sorry.
Why?
I don't know. I was just like Juan, and my brain was like Juan Perlman.
Alright. Damn, I really need to lose some weight.
What? You guys have a 9800X 3D? JK. I mean, we do, but we only sell them in PCs. Not part by part. Happy affiliate anniversary. You guys make great PCs. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Conflict. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a long time on this old channel. Back when this stream started, it was Juan, Jimmy. Just you two, right? Or
Sometimes Casey would hop on.
yeah. And then for a while it was Juan, Kelsey, and Kay. And then it just became Juan and Kelsey.
Dang.
Anniversary, yeah, the anniversary of our affiliate status on Twitch. Want to buy a third one, just no good deals right now anywhere. Yeah, that's totally understandable. I would wait until, you know, something comes along that really catches your eye. Okay, so I'm gonna float the idea of a Memorial Day party.
At your house?
Yeah, I got the grass. I got a barbecue. Like, got some rocket pops, and I think we got everything right.
Cool. Sure.
Congrats! Thank you so much. Man, I sent a text to my dad yesterday that was a link to a YouTube video that I thought he'd like that was like almost 3 hours long.
Damn.
And then he just like didn't text me back, and I'm like, is he watching it? Is he not watching? He's probably gonna call me tonight, and I'm gonna be like, so, did you check that out or no? What's up, Shikio? Coming out the gate kind of strong, but okay, yeah. He's just a man, he's not a piece of meat.
Appreciate it though.
He just acts like he don't care when deep inside he does.
I gotta keep the composure for, you know, the camera.
He's gotta stay humble. Ooh, you put serious looks in there, that's gonna look nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna look so serious. We just come to the builds to see Juan. Fair, fair.
Appreciate it.
so obsessed with this board.
Nice.
Doesn't help too that it's ROG. You know how I feel about ASUS. I really enjoy them. So,
Feeling the speech right now.
You what?
I'm feeling the speech.
What are you feeling?
Spice.
Oh, you're just feeling spiced out.
we ain't learned shit. We don't pay attention because that stash is distracting. Honestly, I don't know if you'd learn much anyway.
What's this supposed to mean?
I feel like 80% of what we talk on here is just like food, what plants I'm currently taking care of.
Yeah, you'll learn, but not about the things that you thought you were gonna learn about.
That's true, yeah.
Are you crying?
What? No.
You're like sniffly?
Why is everyone so quiet? It's probably just case of the Friday. The weekends is on the horizon. Dude, I don't know about you, but I was looking at the weather, and it's been cloudy for the last 3 days, and then I look at the forecast, and it's gonna be cloudy for the next whole week again, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm
Little
not gonna lie to
rain.
you, I just saw nothing but glare.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm sorry. I keep my.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a little bit of rain, so I don't have to, water the lawn. I'm happy about that.
It's gonna rain?
At some point, yeah. It's like Monday, Tuesday. Now that I think about it, you haven't gone snowboarding, have you?
No, not recently.
I need to update my space. I have 1 terabyte. One had a 4 terabyte card. Okay, you're probably gonna want to look at M.2 NVMe's. So think like WD Black, Samsung, and yeah, 4 terabytes is gonna be a little pricey. But yeah, I was like, it's pretty easy because then you just get one of the. If you got heat sinks over the slots, you just remove those with a screwdriver, and you can access those. Pop that sucker in there, screw it in, replace the heatsink, and you're golden. The only other thing you have to do is initialize the drive, which you can just kind of Google how to do. You go into Device Manager, not Device Manager, you go to Disk Manager, and you initialize it there. But yeah, pretty much easy peasy. I probably made it sound less easy peasy than it is. I need to send y'all back my PC. LOL.
Oh.
No, you got it. You got it. Looks like it's gonna be pizza tonight. Too tired to cook? Oh, I feel that. Pizza on a Friday is a great idea. I was gonna get pizza not last Friday, but the Friday before. And I even put the order in at the Papa John's. I had about 30 minutes before I was in the, town. So it'd be ready when I picked it up. And they hadn't even started on it. I didn't realize that Pi Day was a day that people thought that they should eat pizza. So they were absolutely swamped. We had to go into the Papa John's and wait like a good 15 minutes to cancel our order.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh. Usually though, pizza on a Friday, I'm in and out. But that's my word of advice. Never get pizza on Pi Day.
In-N-Out has pizza?
No.
You said I'm in and out.
Yeah. The actual meaning of the word. Ugh. Tired. Little Caesars Pizza and McDonald's fries. Oh dang. Quite the combo.
Quite the combo.
Mm-hmm. And then you go get a Blizzard from Dairy Queen. Man, the one thing I'm not looking forward to tomorrow with all the yard work, besides the work part of it, having to pick up a lot of heavy rocks from the store, putting them in the car, taking them out of the car, moving them again, going and getting more because I have to do it in small loads. Oy. Wait, was it Ruru 2? Like, really? Is that a movie?
Did not know that.
$1997, directed by Frank Oz. No way. I'll have to look into that. That's interesting. Very calculated with it.
Am I?
I don't know. I'm like often captivated by this little screwdriver. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, I just start watching it and I'm like,
You should get one. They're pretty cheap.
how cheap?
Like $50. No?
You know how many plants I could get for $50?
I don't. Like 5?
My sister's coming to dinner in a bit. I hope she has Korean fried chicken. Korean fried chicken? That sounds delicious. Is it like Korean chicken, but then they fried it? Or is it like fried chicken and then they put like Korean?
Is the restaurant still called KFC?
Oh, Korean fried. Kelsey, you have plants? Yeah. I got a bunch of blueberry plants. Cherry tree, fig tree. I recently planted an artichoke. Wish me the best of luck with that one because that thing is thirsty. And then inside I got a fiddle leaf fig and a Norfolk pine. And I'm going to be adding to that collection a lot. $50 is barely 2 plants. Depends how big they are. I've got a ficus ginseng and a jalapeno plant. LOL, nice. I think the ficus are actually really good for bonsaiing, which is something I want to get into eventually. But I feel like it's either the bonsais or the orchids, and like right now I'm really into orchids. Double fried. Ooh. I still haven't found any Monstera Thai constellation. Yeah, I need better places to go for indoor plants. I have a really great nursery for all my outdoor stuff, but I need a place to go to find fun and interesting and unique indoor plants, because I gotta start building that up soon. Because, I don't know, man, there's just something about, like, I feel like everyone likes walking into a home that's got, like, a lot of plants. The air is good. The vibes are immaculate. Have you seen the process for making a bonsai very technical? Yeah. It's pretty intimidating, I won't lie. But I really love the idea of making, like, very unique trees into bonsais. I got, a coastal redwood sapling from my recent trip, and right now it's just in a pot, but I'm thinking I might eventually try and bonsai that one. That one's a hard one to do, obviously, because they take a long time to grow, and you can't do any of the cool, intricate stuff with it, because they just go straight up. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to bonsai, like, all of the iconic state trees, because they do alright in my backyard. Nah, you build indoor plant collection in the fall. Oh, that's actually totally a pro tip, yeah. I watch Heron Bonsai channel on YouTube. Ooh. I have a ton of cactus seeds, but they take so long to sprout. They really do, yeah. Yeah, I had one in a little pot that I was working on, and it sprouted, but I don't know, then I couldn't get it to really go any further. Which is weird, because my other cactus goes insane. Take months. Oof. Yeah, couldn't be me. I mean, it could be me. I could probably just continue watering it and taking care of it, but after a while, I give up. Meanwhile, though, if you ever try and grow an aloe, oh my gosh. Those things are just like, here I go. I got recently for my yard this ground covering that's basically like a dwarf version of a bush and tree that we have here in California called the manzanita, and I'm obsessed with it. It has this incredibly curvy red bark to it, like the wood is just gorgeous, and it has these deep green leaves and then blooms pink, like bright pink. It's lovely. I'm obsessed with it. I would love to have a tree for it, but I don't have the room, so I got the ground cover instead. And I'm really excited about that. And it's a native, so it's good for the birds and the bees. Aloe vera, yeah. I got an aloe from IKEA 6 years ago. It's now 40 pounds, puts out 20 babies a year. Yeah, once they get going, but they're really good, especially if you get the one that you can eat, like the culinary ones. Putting like some aloe in like an iced tea or like a milk tea. Pro tip, delicious. Gonna buy my first gaming PC from you guys. It'll be the King 95. Very excited. I just got one question. How many USB inputs does it have? Oh, okay. So the King 95 is gonna have a few on the front.
2 on front and a USB-C.
Yeah.
The motherboard or the back depends entirely on the motherboard.
Yeah. So unless you're getting a custom order, you're not gonna know what the motherboard is in there, but it should still have, especially if it's like a X670 or X870 or a Z690, Z790, Z890, it's going to have plenty of USBs on the back too.
Yeah, the case itself, just 2 USB-As and a USB-C.
Mm-hmm. Does it heal wounds too? I don't know. People have said that, but I also know that you have to actually, when you like chop it off, you have to like drain it a bit, because the stuff that comes off immediately will give you diarrhea.
Ooh.
I know, right? I was like, huh. I feel like that's something that should be more common knowledge. I'm intolerant of cactus, it gives me the runs. Oh. Dang, maybe it's that thing. Maybe you gotta drain it. But I feel you, I can't eat jalapenos. Like, my body rejects them. Sweet, thank you for answering my question. You are very welcome, anytime. We're at like the Q&A part where we just, yeah, any questions. Latino people use a lot of cactus in dishes. It's pretty delicious. Yeah, I've had like pickled cactus before on like nachos, and yeah, it's pretty good. I've also got like, I don't know, recently I picked up this like prickly pear, what's the word, like a syrup or something? It's something that you use in like mixed drinks. And I haven't tried that yet, but I picked that up this weekend when I was in Joshua Tree. And then there's this candle I really like from the Joshua Tree Candle Company, so I also picked one up when I was out in that town that is cactus flower scented apparently. And it is the best freaking candle. Like, the first time I smelled it, I was like, this is how I want my house to smell always. I give aloe leaves to my tortoises. They don't eat it. Oh! Even they're like, no thanks. Joshua Tree, isn't that place like a retreat? Well, it's a national park. But yeah, outside of the park is a town called Joshua Tree. And also like Yucca Valley. There's a couple places that kind of make up that area. So a lot of the stuff that you buy or things that you get from there are usually from the city of Joshua Tree, instead of in the park. But it's usually based around stuff that's in the park. It's a pretty cool national park. Some people think it's the most boring national park, though, and those people are wrong. It wasn't as interesting as the redwoods, though, I'll give you that. I have a giant 7-foot Queen of the Night cactus. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Is it the one I'm thinking of? Oh, wow. 7 feet tall, you say? Dang. Oh, the flowers are gorgeous. Nice, it's on GTA 5 map, right? It might be, actually. That would make a lot of sense, because, yeah, it's kind of out that way. Yeah, I was looking into how to bonsai a Joshua tree, but you kind of can't because it's not actually a tree. It's just a big yucca.
Why is it yucky?
A yucca, which is a succulent. probably gonna plant at least one yucca somewhere, but gotta figure it out. Seasonic. I don't know why that had to be to the Red Robin jingle, but it did. Have you ever been to Red Robin?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh. I never have.
Just burgers.
Yeah. There was one in a mall that was like further away. So I was only there a couple of times. Yeah, never went to Red Robin.
I can't remember anything about it.
Memorable.
Yeah.
I feel like I should go to the Rainforest Cafe in Ontario before it's gone.
Oh yeah.
Like, cause like they're basically like a dying breed now, and I'm like,
Right.
I remember going to one when I was like visiting my family back east when I was a kid, and they took us there. Cause you know, kids go crazy for it. Should go again.
Yeah.
Sorry, last question, LOL. So going back to the King 95, the motherboard is a B650. It'll be a pre-built one. Is that good enough for USB space? I think so, yeah. I think even though it's a B650 board, you're gonna still have plenty of I/O.
Yeah.
So like if you need to plug in like keyboard, mouse, headset, let's say you even have like a little headphone stand. What other peripherals are the kids into these days? RGB mouse pad, and a USB stick, you're totally fine. You're more than fine, actually. That should be fine. But yeah, I don't think you have to worry. Okay, thank you so much. You're helpful. Oh, you're very welcome. No worries. And don't worry. You can ask as many questions as you want. That's what I'm here for. When is Skytech gonna sell gamer headsets? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if we ever really will. Probably once we partner with somebody who does them. That is such a pretty GPU.
Yep.
Especially with like the tiny bit of blue accent from the eagle. bracket.
The rack.
The bracket.
Off by one.
Oh my gosh, it matches the board so well.
Right.
I wonder what those coordinates are they put on their, like, motherboard. One day I'll Google it. It's probably just, like, to their headquarters.
I don't think so.
Hello, Anarchist Healing, how are you?
Yo. They probably don't want to send people to random locations.
I wish I could say more. I feel that sometimes.
What?
I'm reading a comment.
Oh.
Don't worry. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Shonky heatsink doesn't let me see where the slot is.
I should have watched the PC build. It's all good, it's all good. Well, you're just in time to see this one light up. It's looking so good. Happy affiliate anniversary, thank you so much. Sergeant Redneck, thank you. You're still alive? Wow, guys. Yeah, this is about to where we go to. Was that screen on top of GPU? It's not a screen, it's just a... I think it's just a...
It's a screen.
Oh, on top... I was thinking it literally as the GPU. Yeah, that's the AIO. It's the TRYX Panorama. So... SE. It's got the screen that goes around. Wish I had funds to build a new PC. Yeah. Unfortunately, watching PCs be built too will make you really feel that way. But, you know. There's always a chance down the line, and there's always going to be new, exciting things coming out around every turn. Moore's Law continues to march on. It's 1:22 a.m. here. I can't sleep. Oh, wow.
Dang.
1:22 a.m. Dang. Well, we appreciate you choosing us for your late night entertainment.
I know, right?
Bro, it looks so good. Thanks, guys. You're very welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, just wait till you see it lit up. You guys are always entertaining. Is this the new emoji for 2025? I don't know, maybe. Have it catch on. Do you guys stream every day? No. Only Wednesdays and Fridays. And only if we've got builds to do. Which, we should for a while here. All the new stuff coming out, we're getting a lot of orders. And only if one is there to build true. Nobody else wants to build on camera. How much PCs do people order online for every day or come in for? So I was like, yes, we only operate online. But a lot. Obviously, we're just two folks here, but there are plenty of PCs being built, tested, and shipped out every day. Alright, gotta go, guys. Hope you have an amazing weekend, and see you next week. Bye. Bye, Soul Sniper!
Bye, have a good weekend.
How many fans are there? OMG. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Wait, I think it's yeah, 8 fans.
Healthy amount.
A healthy amount of fans, yeah. Some PCs have like 11. Those ones need to knock it off. No. Why so many? Airflow. Especially because this one doesn't have top exhaust like the regular O11 Vision does. Or no, 11 Vision. The regular O11 does. It takes intake from the bottom, intake from the side to go through that AIO, so it's getting nice cool air, and then exhausted out the back through these two exhaust fans. There's like other ways you can do this, but when I was testing it, I found that this was the best configuration, just to make sure that you get that airflow, that you get that nice cool air going over the AIO and the hot air out of here. But yeah, in general, more fans, more fun. It also gives you more RGB. You love an all-white build? Oh, well, you're gonna really love this one, because, yeah, this is probably as close as we've gotten to a snow build. I mean, it's not snow, but, like, it's almost. Wait, so do all of your PCs come with Wi-Fi, or do sometimes you need a Wi-Fi antenna?
No, they all do.
They all come with Wi-Fi, but in the box it comes with little Wi-Fi antennas that you attach to the motherboard to get a better Wi-Fi signal. But every one of them will come with Wi-Fi because we understand that not everybody has Ethernet. Like an Ethernet, you know, hookup, cable, etc. Yeah, it's nice when you can coordinate all that. I had like a black and white setup for a while, with a black and white desk, and I felt pretty cool. And then it got covered with crap.
Alright, folks. This build is done. It is finished. It is complete.
Lovely, lovely.
Night
Very
mode.
nice. Yeah, let's do night mode. This is very pretty. Lovely. Just gorgeous. Alright. Well, this PC is done. It is going to go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers that you need to out of the box. It's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, you're good to go. We are also going to stress test this bad boy, make sure these components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, Nat, and thank you so much for ordering with us.
Thank you.
Lovely PC. Looks amazing. Good to hear.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. Alright, folks, well, that was our last build. That means it is officially the weekend, so we are out of here. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Play some video games, touch some grass, and we will see you guys next week, Wednesday, for some more builds.
See ya. Hope y'all enjoy. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.